All right. Let's get this. So we're gonna do an oil change on the bike today. Figured I'd do it live and we'll just hang out. As you can see, we have all the oil and the oil filter up there. Got everything laid out, so should go pretty smooth. Bike's still a little bit warm, but you know, we're gonna deal with it. So I'm just trying to do more stuff for my channel, do different stuff, So I figured we'd do this because I tried yesterday to do a live while riding around and on my Insta360. My Insta360 supports the technology. My cell phone service here apparently does not. So we're going to take this drain bolt out and hope I don't burn myself because I was riding like an hour ago and it hasn't really cooled down much. There we go. Red rag, very, very, very important. I use these like crazy in my garage. So do this without losing anything into the oil. So this bike has, I don't know, about 1900 miles on it. I forget which. Probably more like 18. I did the first oil change at like, I want to say 450 miles. And now I'm doing another one because I like to stay on it. And, if there's any residual flack in the oil from doing the brake and oil change, I like to, get it out of there. And oil change could never hurt, especially on something you paid so much money for. Cleaning all this off. So we're just going to let it drain for a minute. Set this over here. I don't know how other people get their oil filters off, but this is how I do it. Little oil filter wrench. It's meant for a car. It's like the, I'm trying to see what kind so I can tell you guys. It says Toyota. That's the only thing I can see. I don't know. I've had it for a minute. They usually work good unless you over torque your oil wrench, then or your oil filter, then it'll slip on you. I just use a little extension, throw it on the socket, or the ratchet, excuse me. And let's move this a little bit to catch anything that falls down. Oh, too much. I guess it was fine where it's at. And kind of hard. Usually I'd get on my knees to do something like this, but since the knee surgery and my knees aren't too fond of being knelt on. All right, I loosened it enough that I may have to. All right, so we're going to do it. I can kneel on them. They're just not my favorite. And, extension. We'll just make sure we catch any oil. I got the cardboard in case I miss, but I'll get everything out of here. Probably going to wash my bike today too. She's filthy, 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 filthy. God, that's the one downside to using these is it's hard to get off of here. There we go. Set that there, that there. Ugh. And we'll just let it drain for a minute. I like to really let it all get out of there. Get that off my bearings. So then we'll clean up around where the oil filter was. We'll put a new one on. Let's make sure I grab the right one. The 636 and the ZX10 ones are, oh, I got the wrong one. So I'll go get the ZX10 one here in a second. Actually, we'll just do that. It's all good. I try to keep oil and oil filters on deck because it's always good to have, especially if you take care of several bikes. See, I tried to look before the video to double check, but that didn't work for me. Hold on. All right. So I didn't get to do it. I tried to get under there and look, and it didn't work out. So the difference in the two, I always like to double check my work. is the ZX6 is part number 16097-00 or 0008, whereas the ZX10 is the exact same except for the end one is 0011. So anyone curious about that? They're not the same oil filter. Wish they were. It'd make it a lot easier on me. Let's clean this up a little bit. So I wonder if I even have anybody in here. Let's look. Oh, I do have a couple of y'all. What's up, guys? How's it going? How's it going? If I'm a little bit lame, I apologize. I'm new to doing lives. Trying to get comfortable with it, get out of my comfort zone. So but I figured it can't be much different than talking in the camera like my moto vlogs. So here we are. So I'm gonna put a little dab of oil around the oil filter, make it easy on myself next time. So, okay. Yeah, it's kind of hard to get under there, but I don't like taking fairings off unless I have to because that's a pain in the butt and you can always break something. So, I'm going to use this thing to tighten it a little bit, but I'm not going to like really crank on it. It's just because my hand's having a hard time getting in there. So just kind of use the tool. But you got to be careful about that. I don't want to make it hard next time I take it off, or else I don't want it to leak. That should be good. There we go. We get the drain plug back in. We can get this filled up. So if I remember right, this bike takes just shy of 4 quarts of oil. But I never remember. I do oil changes in a lot of things. I have 2 vehicles and 3 bikes, so I don't always remember all the specifics for each bike and vehicle. But I can always double check. I have the book, or I'll just, put 3 quarts in and start going slow until I have desired amount. Looking in the sight glass. I don't really torque oil drain plugs. I just snug them good. And I never had a problem. Actually, I guess I haven't had a problem once on my R1. I had an oil drain plug come out when I was riding. I had just been racing somebody. I honestly thought I blew the engine because there's oil and smoke everywhere. But no, I just blew the drain plug out. I think someone sabotaged my bike. It's when I was in a position where I didn't have it in a garage. So that's personally what I think. But I can't prove it. And you never know. I might have messed up. I'm human. I make mistakes. Anyone who's been with me for a minute knows that. All right, let me get my funnel and we'll get this thing filled up and all that. So, yeah, I apologize for the dirty bike. That's next on my agenda. Don't judge it. I ride the hell out of it. I've been riding a lot the last few days because I'm getting ready to go back to work and then I won't have a whole lot of time to ride. So, sorry, the oil cap's being stubborn. I know that it's probably not the most interesting live you've ever seen, but I do appreciate everyone for joining. But until I figure out how to do them while riding, because I feel like there's a niche there, this is what I'm going to do. But that's my ultimate goal, is to ride around and just record live and talk. And I think it'll be cool. I don't see anyone else doing it. So I think it'll be cool. I don't know, y'all welcome to comment and let me know what y'all think about the ideas. Or as a creator, I'm always open to ideas, Like I said, I love making content, but it's always a bonus when you can make content that people enjoy watching, Like, it's cool to make content just for yourself, That's honestly the reason you should be doing it, because I have a blast doing this stuff. But as a creator, it always helps when I know that people enjoy what they're seeing. If that makes any sense at all. I think it does. Man, they got these things saran wrapped, so I guess we're gonna cut some plastic off of it before I even get to it. Just for the sake of information, I'm actually gonna check the book and see exactly how much oil goes in, since I'm I guess you'd call this an informational live. Since I'm doing an informational live, so I might as well put the right information out there. Oh, the drain bolt is 21 foot-pounds of torque for anyone curious. All right, it takes 3.6 quarts is how much oil goes in to the Gen 6 ZX10R. 3.6. All right. So I was technically right. Just under 4. I honestly thought it was more like 3.8 or 3.9 though, so I'm not going to sit here in front like I'm just like on point like that. So, trying to get this done a little bit early before my garage gets too hot. You know, it's Texas. It gets a little bit toasty in garage here, and it's going to be like 105 degrees today. So, it's going to be loads of fun. I want to go riding later, man, but ooh, those helmets, they get you, I'm telling you. So, I edited my next video this morning and found out I had more mic issues again. It has been a constant problem. I'm about tired of it. But it is what it is. I ordered a better mic. Apparently it's the mic cord, so I ordered a wireless that'll actually work with my Insta360 Ace Pro. I have this wireless mic, but it works with my my Insta X4, but not the Ace Pro. I don't know why that is. It's USB-C. I guess that's probably what the issue is. But I don't know. I was a little frustrated by it because I didn't even buy it for the X4. I mean, that might be a cool way to record videos, though, like do some vlogs on that and, you know, do some cool editing. So, all right. So there we got it about where I want it. We're going to start the bike and let the oil work into places. Wipe up around areas. All right, let me take my gloves off though. I don't want to get oil on anything. Just make sure real quick. The smell of burning oil is awful. I like to make sure I cleaned up the areas. All right. So let's get her started. Man, I just love the sound of this bike. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Do a little cleanup while we're at it. Let that work into there, then we'll check it. So, oh, I haven't been reading comments. Hold on, I'm gonna read some comments here. I didn't know you could do that. I'm new to YouTube. Hey, J Rod, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Same with Backwoods Wisco Boy. I really do. I love the bike, man. It's a great bike. J Rod, your first bike was a ZX7R. Hey, that's dope, man. That's old school. When they came out the R7, I was actually hoping it'd be a platform like that, but it totally wasn't. So, and I don't know what that is with like pinto beans. That's an odd comment, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. but I'm assuming it's a joke. I got a good sense of humor, so that's wild, bro. So yeah, so I'm gonna let y'all go. I appreciate everybody that came and joined, man. It's been real. I do appreciate everybody who watches my channel, interacts with my content, man. Y'all are the best, for real. Like, y'all are what makes it easy to keep going on this. So, Kids Toy Luigi. All right, I'm assuming you're one of the Harley guys. And Harleys are great. Don't get me wrong. I love all bikes, but this is the kids' toy. Let me show you the kids' toy. That's a little kids' toy right there. ZX10, man, you'd be a fool to think that's a kid's toy. This thing will hurt you in a hurry if you're not careful. Anyways, I'm going to bounce out. Y'all be real.